Welcome guys to this magnificent and prosperous live stream. We are about to start the live stream. Let me open the live on another device. Hope you're having a great day. Let's wait for more people to tune in. Welcome Sergey, happy to have you here. Let's wait for more people. Now let me pin a message in the live chat and then we'll shout out the stream on my Telegram course channel. And we'll be looking at Radium coins today. This is the agenda as well as PUMP.FUN coins. Now I've pinned the message, which includes the Telegram course channel, the Discord server, and the free course. So you guys can join those free resources. Now let's shout out the stream on our Telegram course channel. We are live. What is this? Cancel. Let's put an emoji, this red emoji, and send the link. We should be good now. Let's wait for more people to tune in. We are already looking at coins. I was tracking quite a few today, which was Pepe, for example, this one, Pepe on Solana though. So interesting because there have been so many Pepes on Solana, and now this one came just with the copied name, copied profile picture. It is performing incredibly well. Shockingly well, really. At $7.5 million in market cap. It is like number one coin on Dex screen at the moment, number two. Which is really shocking because it's not really an original meme, you know. It's just Pepe and Solana, but to my knowledge, the developers are different. But yeah, I've been tracking a bunch of coins today. This one looks like it's reversing for a second wave. And this one, actually, I was looking to enter perhaps if it flips this right here. But as you can see here, this was the resistance pretty much, and it rejected so far. Let's see what is going to happen with this coin, but I'm looking for a potential entry here. As you can see, volume candles are kicking in. It's potentially forming a second wave, but here it had rejected, so we are going to wait and maybe ape into it a bit later. Let's take a look what we have here. This one as well is kind of in this golden pocket, which is usually my entry level. As you can see here, the volume is on an increase. It's kind of shallow at the moment though, just the overall 5-minute volume. We would like to see it being more, but RSI, as you can see here, really bottomed out. So this really is usually a good entry, but most you can make here would be like 2x. So unsure about this trade so far. If we can see a bounce from this level, if it happens to come to this level and bounce, this could be an attractive trade if we see a confirmation of it reversing, obviously. So this I'm really looking at the moment as well. Those particular coins. I'm going to close this tab. And yeah, guys, you can show some coins in the chat for me so I can take a look. And I just saw this coin from the Discord. I'm actually not sure why my stream is lagging, like my screen as well. But yeah, this coin I just found from our Discord server, Discord community. And it does look attractive in terms of its volume. $23K in volume is pretty good on a $200K market cap coin. But it's high up at the moment. There was 2 perfect dip opportunities right here, which I have missed. And I wouldn't have entered in the first place even, because the coin could have died at this point, very early in its market cap. But yeah, from its all-time high, as you can see, this was my perfect dip level, double bottom as you can see, reversal happening, and then higher lows to the upside. Could have made like a 2x here. And here as well, it just bounced from this level, which is not my usual dip level, even though it's at a discount for sure. But yeah, at the moment, I don't see any kind of an entry here, but this is a good coin to track. But I'm not sure why this is lagging for me, like my mouse is very delayed, so that really sucks at the moment. Really, really sucks. Let's take a look at the chat. Welcome everyone to this live stream. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to look at Radium coins to potentially look for an entry, or do you guys want to go for PUMP.FUN coins? And I think we should do both, like a mix of both, to keep it more entertaining, to keep it more fast-paced. But yeah, at the moment, let's look at PUMP.FUN coins, I would say. Let's find some slow mooners, let's find some gems, and let's keep an eye on all of those coins right here. I mean, this coin is incredibly nice in my opinion, really nicely moving in this bullish trend. Really nicely using this as the support, so really perfect coin, but it's high up, really high up. This might be interesting. This one I've seen before, but it is high up at the moment as well, which is an issue, because we aren't buying the tops, but as you can see here, the chart is for sure incredibly bullish, very bullish looking, and I would be entering the dip at this level, so there is lots of room to come down to still when it comes to this particular coin. But yeah, let's keep an eye on those, and welcome everyone if you're watching this live stream. This I've seen yesterday, Tarzan, but it was a slow mooner, a weird one. As you can see here, it's been here for a while, and now it's really green cucumber to the upside. Very interesting. Volume kicked in, 2x from this point. Interesting what happened. Really nice distribution. People talking here. Apparently it's a CTO. Let me join back, join the Telegram once again. I should be in the group already. 2 people in the voice chat, but yeah, it's a slow Muna, so community isn't going to be very active. Slow Munas have they have big communities, but they're not really active at once usually. The big event starts in 3 hours. Let's all join and make a massive impact. So what is this event? Because the coin did pump, but it's now running again. I assume it's the bumping bot. Developer is back. I'm working on website minigame with leaderboard and airdrop. So clearly this project is to be taken seriously. Developer has some plans cooking. New sticker, plans to do a perfect trading event, improve our bots. Very interesting. Our plan for today, raid event, hopefully King of the Hill, increase our community, buying bots and marketing. Looks very good so far. Looks very, very nice. Let's go back. But it's high up at the moment though. Was a great opportunity though. As you can see here, it did move in its price action. Now there is one thing really bothering me, guys. It's the lag, you know. Can you see the lag as well? Because it's really, really hard. Lagging hard, you know. And it really sucks. Like even if I scroll, it really lags and it really like messes me up. So hopefully this can get resolved. Not sure what is happening really, but it really messes me up for some. We don't see lag. Interesting. Yeah, I'm looking at this screen on the other device, but it's still a bit laggy. Like for me, it's very, very delayed. Even when opening tabs. But yeah, this is fine. But not sure what's happening though. Now let's go back. Let's keep this open. It's clearly pumping to 45k now. Very nice pump, 2.5x from this point. Yeah, a very, very strong looking chart, the volume and the project itself. It's a shame we spotted it this late. I mean, I think we took a look at this coin yesterday and the chart looks great, so I'm not even sure why didn't I ape into it, you know? Because the chart does look magnificent. So yeah, let's keep an eye on it and let's keep looking for some coins. This one, and as you know, 6th June I think is the Pride month, Pride Day. So you can already stack up, guys, on some mid cap, like a few $1 million in market cap Pride coins, you know, to prepare yourself for the trend and the narrative, because you can already see those coins popping on PUMP.FUN and on DEX Screener. So the ones which are more established from Radium, DEX Screener, you guys can prepare for the trend, that's for sure. There is no website, it's an issue, but the volume is there, that's for sure. Thread section was kind of shallow in my opinion. The volume was non-existent for 5 minutes, which is a bit weird. But let's take a look at the Telegram. In the meantime, I'm going to always keep an eye on those coins. Right here. Just to see how they're performing, perhaps ape into a trade. Let's keep looking. This one at the moment is right at this dip level, but it's not my usual one. And as you can see here, the volume is decreasing, so I wouldn't enter here. But I would assume it can bounce like it did before, like from here, here, and here, as you can see. But yeah, entering at 100k even is risky because the coin can die. So this is an issue, but we're keeping an eye on it. Now this has huge volatility at $33k in market cap now. Huge green candle, as you can see here. Very, very big. So it's interesting what's happening. Probably just people found out about this magnificent project because the developer is taking it seriously. The developer looks nice. The project is improved every single day. So if people see those green candles and volume kicking in, they obviously want to be a part of it. So yeah, it does make sense. Let's keep an eye on it. This coin now also has volatility. Let's take a look at the Telegram. I don't think we have done so yet. 18 members, so this is for sure very, very small. I like usually 50 members at least, and voice chat obviously. So this is a red flag all over because the members are small, only 18, no voice chat, no pinned messages, and also no website. So we are going to close this coin. We're going to close it and look for something else. This one, $20k market cap, which is still usually fine. But yeah, I'm not sure why this is so slow. Like it's probably my device as well as PUMP.FUN, because yeah, everything is really delayed, like the mouse, the tabs and everything. So that sucks, but it shouldn't be an issue. Now, hollow distribution is fine. It's the CTO, meaning the developer has sold out. Volume is there clearly. Let's take out the indicator as well. It's clearly there. Let's take a look at the website. Memes are nice for sure, because it's a sign of hard work, as you know. This website now is average in my opinion, so there is nothing too special about it. But it's something for sure, better than nothing. And in my opinion, websites usually have to stand out, you know. It's only a bullish sign if they are very, very good. Because a rogue developer can make a quick website really, really quickly, you know. But a good made website takes really lots of hard work. 23 people in the voice chat, 50 members in the group. That's for sure nice. And people are talking here as well. And they did a relaunch. This is a CTO. So there was a coin before which they abandoned and they funneled people to this group and to this new coin. This definitely could be attractive because this coin had a community before they relaunched it as a CTO, obviously. So you can see people here who are eager to hold to make their money back at least from the beginning here. So that is interesting. Spam micro buys, they're obviously very, very optimistic here. And CTOs can be very lucrative, that's for sure. Let's keep an eye on this coin. Now let's quickly screen those, because those I've been screening for hours already. And I want to learn from them, of course. I want to teach you guys and perhaps enter a position. This coin you can see is reversing kind of nicely, already done at 2x. We kind of see a double bottom here, and here is the Fibonacci 0.786 level, which is my usual entry. So this could be attractive if it bounces from here, but the volume is so shallow, as you can see, which is an issue because coins do need volume to pump. Now this one is consolidating on this level, and consolidation is not usually good. We would like to see it bounce rather than consolidate. Tarzan at 40k. Let me take a look at the live chat. Welcome everyone, happy to have you here. And pizza as well is a trend because I think today is a Bitcoin pizza day and I've seen a bunch of those pizza coins all over today. And it was a trend yesterday already. So trends usually start, as you can see this one as well. This one as well. They start a few days earlier than their day, you know. So it should be today, 22nd May. But let's take a look at this one, for example, why not? In the trend, yeah, it's really, really slow for some reason. Really slow. Interesting. But let's take a look at this coin. Um, the volume is there, the volume is stable. That we love to see. They clearly have a bot here as well, because you can see he's doing transactions literally every second. The human can't execute, buy and sell transactions that fast. So clearly it must be a bot here, and yet it's very slow. Not sure why. So you guys can see this, right? Like it's clearly very slow now. Even more slower than it was before. This must be a slow mooner because has so many replies, you can see 163. So usually coins with high replies are slow mooning because they are more established, that more time to build the community, to build the conversation, and this is about 1 day old, and it does look attractive from the chart. This was kind of an accumulation phase, still really is. It did want to go for a second wave just like a while ago, but it failed. But it always can have as many tries as it wants, as long as the community holds and new investors come in. There has been DEX screener pre-filled. Does it mean it's paid though is the question. And it doesn't really, just filled in the information, but no payment has been made. Now, burns have been happening, that is nice for sure. As you can see here, this is very helpful. People in the thread section are calling out that the developer is a serial rugger. This is rug, developer is a scammer, he rugged Cole. And here as well, two people calling this out. Join this coin to find out. So clearly, this coin is a no-go. If that's true, we should always examine. And if he has a new wallet, you cannot really see it. But if he made this coin from the same wallet, you'll clearly be able to see. And as you can see here, this Cowie or Cole coin, he indeed has made. It's his coin. But let's see if he actually rugged it. Let's see if he still holds. Here you can see it has completely dumped on radium, which is a classic pattern, and holders currently do not load. But let's take a look if we can. But if he has sold out from a previous project, which has died out, it's completely fine. Now, if he sold in the beginning, of course, he is a rugger. But yeah, guys, do your own research, and thread section, in my opinion, always is really helpful because people call out serial scammers a lot in the thread section. And this coin has only 10 members in its Telegram group, which is insanely low and makes it look very sketchy. There is some pinned messages, just one actually, burning 5 million tokens, which is nice, burns are nice, but this Telegram is a big red flag, and no voice chat as well, and there was no website. So this coin clearly is very sketchy. I would not look into it at all. So that must be a rug in that case, because if a Telegram has no community members, it means it's fake transactions, probably from other wallets. Either the developer or the cabal just looking to rug you. by pumping the coin, thinking of the hill, and then really dumping from different wallets. This is holding this support very nicely. So very bullish coin so far, like has been for an entire day. It's like coin number 2 on the screener. Yeah, it's really slow, guys. I'm not sure why. This has clearly rejected, so let's keep an eye on it. It might bounce from here, as you can see. So let's see if that happens. Let's see if that happens. Now this coin, as you can see here, this is my usual dip level, 0.786, and it bounced from it, but there is no sufficient volume. But the fact that coins move in accordance with those levels, support, resistance, Fibonacci, psychological levels, those tools you can very feasibly use, that's for sure. But because there is no volume, I wouldn't use it. But still you can see coins bouncing regardless, in accordance with those numbers, levels and everything. So clearly this all works. Now this coin is approaching my usual dip level, which might be interesting, but there is an issue here. The risk to reward is not that high. So ideally we want to see a quick bounce here, and if it starts to consolidate like it was doing here, this clearly would be bearish. So now what we are looking at is the bounce. Does it bounce? Does it hold the level? Clearly there is volume, so that's very nice. You can see here there is a divergence on the RSI, which is RSI strategy. You can see from here it has formed a low and another low, but here it shows you a higher low. So that is indeed a very bullish sign, a divergence of the RSI. So let's keep an eye on this for sure. It almost touched the level, and so far it hasn't bounced much. So I might need to adjust Fibonacci because I drew it easy-handedly a bit, and I might need to adjust it more precisely. So let me redo it. Have to zoom in here. And everything is really slow, which is unfortunately frustrating, but I hope it's fine for you guys. Let's take a look at it now. Now the all-time high. This looks completely fine. So let's keep screening this coin. If the volume stays the same, this could be a very nice entry in my opinion. And if the things go south, you set a stop loss like right here at 750k, for example. Sometimes coins can do fake outs and go below the support or below the resistance, whatever level you're looking at, and basically not touch it precisely but go below it or above it. And in that case it's a fake out which can still reverse. So yeah, always got to be looking out for that as well. But the issue here is that usually when coins touch this level, you want to see them bouncing fast, and this has been on the level for quite a bit of time and no one really is buying it up at the moment. I still think it's going to go up short term, but it's not just a very bullish sign here. But RSI divergence clearly is bullish, but yeah, it's moving really slowly. So let's now look at a few other coins once again. What are they doing in the meantime? As you can see here, it's using this lower line as the support very nicely, and the above line as the perfect resistance. So this looks very nice, and this is anchored VWAP as the indicator that I use here. So clearly very nice, bouncing from the lower and the upper level, but yeah, it's really not an entry at this point. Let's keep an eye on this perfect coin that we were looking at. As you can see here, still no bounce, but yeah, you do want to see a confirmation always, because otherwise, I mean, you're always trading probabilities. But if you see a confirmation, you do enter into a position a bit later, so you settle for less profits, but at least it doesn't go south, you know, usually. Yeah, this might come down to this level, so let's keep an eye on it. And this could be an entry on this lower line, as you can see here. If the volume is a bit better, because it's really shallow at the moment. Keep an eye on this coin. As you can see here, what happened is, if there is not enough volume, the coins do not follow those Fibonacci's or anything, you know, because there is not enough people to spot this discount. Because if there is no volume, there is no people trading, no one is looking at this technical analysis, you know, and therefore it doesn't follow any of those levels. It did bounce, as you can see, but then it turned red, and let's see if this is a fake out. This might be a fake out I was talking about, as a case where coins go down below this beautiful level and then go above it once again. So this right here doesn't really signal a bearish trend yet, because the volume is uptrending as well, and the RSI is at its lowest, which is a buying point, and if enough people spot all of this, this very well can bounce back. So let's keep looking. This still has not bounced back, and the bearish sign I can see here is that the volume is dropping currently to $33K in the last 5 minutes. And always look at 5 minutes volume. Even a small decrease or an increase is a big indicator, is a big sign of the chart's probable trend. And it was 55 before, so it dropped down a lot, which makes me bearish on this entry again. But if it turns around, which can happen absolutely any time, this could be nice. This could be nice entry. That's for sure. Now the issue as well is that this coin is like a few days old, which makes it more established, but it did nothing here, you know. The maximum once again you can make is like 2x, but 2x is completely fine. Let me look for a few more coins, and let me read the live chat as well. How do you sell when you buy PUMP.FUN and go to Radium? Then I usually trade with my Trojan bot. You can also use Photon, but on Trojan you can trade Radium coins and PUMP.FUN coins. So if a PUMP.FUN coin goes from PUMP.FUN to Radium, then you can trade it, yeah. You can sell it just using the same bot, using the same way. You need to kill a few tabs and apps. Yeah, probably that's the case. I might have quite a few things running here, but I do have 16 GB RAM. But yeah, let me close a bunch of things here. Let me try closing things. Even this is a bit slow. Not closing it. Yeah, very weird. Very glitchy. Let's close the Telegram. Will keep it open. Discord we can close, and join the Discord, by the way. It's a free resource pinned in the live chat, and you guys can also join the free course and the Telegram course channel. But let's see if this does the thing. Let's see if it lets laggy now, and let's keep looking at those perfect coins. So this right here now has a very volatile candle. We can already draw a trend line here, which probably is gonna go down or above, doesn't really matter. But yeah, it broke down from this trend line, not trend line, but those anchored VWAP support levels, as you can see here, which it means that it's in a free fall at the moment, which is really bad, as you know. Very bearish sign. So let's see what happens to this coin, but it's quite literally in a free fall. And this right here is resistance as well. resistance and support. It fell through it. And here is the support as well, but yeah, let's see what is going to happen to it. I'm going to close this coin because it's such a slow climber and not really interesting at this point. Certainly not going to trade it. And this one might be a trade, but yeah, it's going to consolidate for a while here, which we don't really like to see. This coin, as you can see here, is at very low market cap and only $6K in volume. So it's really, going to die just at some point because they didn't really have any impulsive waves. There is not enough people trading this coin. And even though this is my dip level, this time I don't think it's going to follow it because traders most likely have lost faith in this coin. When it has its first wave, there is still hope this coin can pull another wave or something, but this, you can see, it failed to form another all-time high, so it's bearish in my opinion, but I'm going to close this for sure. And this coin dumped from 45K back to 20K, which is really huge downtrend, very huge volatility. Let's take a look at this, what happened here. But I can only see those bumping transactions, some real volume here and there. But yeah, big sell-off, which certainly doesn't look very healthy. Just as soon as it went up, it went down just as quick. So this looks weird. But this coin, at 45K now, we found it like 15K I think. So clearly great performance. But yeah, I don't even remember what I said about this coin, actually. What did I say about this coin? But yeah, that's 50K, so very interesting. Radium level is now way higher than it used to be. It's at 73K. At some point it was 55K, but Solana now is performing very well. Hence it's moving in correlation. So it now regards a higher market cap to reach radium. This coin not attractive, as you can see from the chart, just a pump and dump. Kind of a slow moon, as you can see, just 1 day old, but so far it's just consolidating. Developer having fun. Let's take a look. If the developer is doing something sketchy, that's definitely a no-go, but so far he's holding. But yeah, if he's buying and selling, everyone will see those transactions, of course, and point them out. Now it's a CTO that as well is, it's alright. CTOs can perform. Trump coin, the website is average. Let's take a look at the Telegram. Two people in the voice chat, clearly not that active, and 70 members in total. Developers doxed, microbuy competition. Yes, there is something, but not really attractive in my opinion, fortunately. Even though it's slow mooning, it's not really that established in my opinion. Take a look at this one, 163 replies, so it must be a slow mooner. This is the one we saw before. $55K, so it's trading level very soon. Very soon. Let's take a look at this one. Pizza Day might be attractive in the trend, but yeah, first wave which already kind of lacks volume, but let's see for certain. Yes, there is volume, but it's already consolidating too. Consolidation When it comes to first waivers, it's very, very deadly. 22 people in the group, that's kind of small in my opinion. 13 voice chat participants, that is nice, but yeah, it's not really established, so I'm going to close it unfortunately. At 15k and only 20 people in the group is really not a lot. Usually 50 at least is what I'm looking for. This one at 12k, but you can see here from the chart there is barely any volume, and here as well. So it's a slow moving first waiver, but without volume and without a community, as you can see here. Barely anyone is talking. This makes it really unattractive in my opinion. So yeah, I'm going to close this coin as well. Pepe is really trending today. Because of this front runner of the day, like Pepe meme coins are even more prevalent. And you can see this one, someone is holding 18%, actually 15, which clearly is sketchy, simply sketchy. This coin looks like it was a slow mooner, still is, but it's high in the market cap. But what's shocking is that it's an AI picture to my knowledge, which is a sign of just red flag, low effort sign basically. Dex prepaid. This is nice for sure. Let's take a look at the website and welcome everyone to this live stream. If you are new, make sure to subscribe with notifications. We're streaming literally every single day. Now this website, I can see right away, does look way more attractive than an average website. Tired of rug pulls in the space, become a part of a community that feels the exact same way as you do. A community built and operated on a foundation of trust and transparency. Multi-signature wallet. So this might be the use case. Cryptocurrency wallet that regards 2 or more signatures to confirm send the transaction. Developer tokens are being held in this wallet. No, so it's not a sign of utility. It's just the developer's wallet. Means the developer, so he's doxed. You can see his face, that is very, very nice. Lots of members. This looks for sure attractive. 21 people in the voice chat. This looks attractive. Lots of people are talking here. What about the pinned messages? This has been a really long time project. 100 pinned messages you can see here. I'm not sure how can we check the first messages. Just scroll back, I assume. So yeah, it's 3 days old. This definitely looks attractive. Developer, you can see him. Website is there, it looks nice. The community is really, really big on the Telegram, but it's high up. This is the only concern here. But it was a great ape earlier, that's for sure. This is for sure. So we can now see this coin having a small bounce here, which is nice. It's certainly holding this level. And the volume looks alright, even though on a decrease. So this you can see here, completely broke through the support lines, and now it's in a free fall, as I told you before. So really dangerous situation that we have here. But it's an established coin, so at some point it does have to find a bottom. This still is moving in this bullish direction, holding this pretty well. Coop, this was the attractive coin, having just little bounce, but you can see the volume again is really shallow, which makes it really uncertain in my opinion. Really uncertain coin. And uncertainty we don't really like. You only want to ape when you see clear bullish signs. And not every day you can find a nice trade, you know. I've been looking for coins and screening them for hours, but I only found a few good ones. This one has burns. Burns are certainly nice. No website though. Let's take a look. Yeah, just the burns. Nothing much else in my opinion. Voice chat with 8 people is kind of small. 45 members is a bit below average as well. And it's having a dump, which is kind of deadly really when it comes to first waivers, because it's hard to identify the precise dip point here. As you can see here, we can tell that this is the support level. We can see at least 2 dips here, as you can see. So when a coin is more established, it's way more clear, unlike here, you know. So if this happens to come back down here again, this could be attractive for sure. This one was a weird one because it pumped in one big candle and it just died down in volume completely right here. So this current candle you can't even see really, but yeah, really sketchy. Dex is prepaid, but you can see that the developer has kind of broken English, which ideally you don't want to see, you know. You want the developer to talk, you know, good English, because otherwise, if he's from third world country, this can be a bad sign. Can be a bad sign, that's for sure. This might be a slow Muna because it has lots of replies. It's been live here for 10 days. And it's in the trend. Distribution does look great. The website is not here unfortunately. CTO. So lots of CTOs happening. Because there is lots of rocks, you know. Doesn't allow me to join. So this bot doesn't really work. Can't really do it on streams, unfortunately. This one's a slow mooner for sure. Volume is kicking in now. Lots of thought from here, you can see. And ideally I want the community to be really bullish and not FUD. But let's still take a look. This website certainly looks attractive in my opinion. Looks very attractive, even though very simple. And the market cap is at an optimal level. 15k is my usual entry point, because anything above 15k, like 20k or more, leaves you with very little profits, but below 15 coins can die extremely quickly. This coin has 150 members in the Telegram group. This for sure is a very nice sign. 15 in the voice chat. And they are doing the raids as well, so it's training the community. A bunch of raids. That is nice. That is nice for sure. Can we see a DEX prepaid? Because that would be clutch for sure. DEX is prepaid actually. You can see the first message. And ideally I want to use a soul scan transaction proof to make sure that it's legit. And this was paid 16 hours ago, right at the start. And this does look correct. Let's go back. So very nice. That's a good sign for sure. It's a slow mooner. So do your own research, guys. You can see here the volume is decreasing. So this, in my opinion, short term makes it a bit bearish, because volume you always want it to be there. Let's take a look at other coins that we have here. And this coin, I'm glad we didn't enter into a position, because I was looking at this coin to perhaps bounce from this usually perfect dip level, and it showed RSI strength as well. There was a divergence formed, but it's now consolidating at this level, so that means not very good. That is for sure a bearish sign short term. Now this coin, yeah, it's still a bit slow for me, which is an issue. What indicators do you have on? Well, I use different ones. RSI, I have my EMA on the RSI. Sometimes I use EMA here. I use Fibonacci as well, which I now have to adjust as well for this particular coin. I usually have my custom Fibonacci, which is this one, which I will show you right now. So you can copy the settings if you want to, but yeah, every tool you should use which you can. Let me open a coin which I haven't screened, so it's clean. So I usually use this custom Fibonacci, as you can see from here. And those are the settings if you want to copy them. And I also use anchored VWAPs, which I'm still learning, by the way. I'm by no means a TA expert. I'm trading PUMP.FUN meme coins, but altcoin, I don't know, TA, and even meme coin TA, I'm not expert, so I want to clarify that as well. But I'm doing pretty well with radium coins, and I'm able to stay consistently profitable. So yeah, Fibonacci, RSI, EMA on the RSI, sometimes EMA here, or instead of EMA I use anchored VWAPs now. So I'm just testing out whether anchored VWAPs are a better alternative to the EMA, because I've done the research and some folks are profitable with the anchored VWAPs and claim that it works better than the EMA. And I've been using EMA, so I'm perhaps looking to switch if it indeed works better as the anchored VWAPs. Developer holds 6%, that is fine. I thought I saw 8 before. But yeah, our thread section looks kind of shallow here. And there was no volume in this at that point. So if there was no volume at some point, that is in my opinion a bit bearish, because you don't want the coin to completely die out in volume. You want the volume to be always more or less consistent. And website looks about average, not too much info, just quickly took a look at it. And members are, it's a small amount in my opinion, 39 members. Usually I should wait at least for 50 members to join in, just so you have more established community. Because an established community buys the dips, they are the ones who show the project, and the community is always the key. So if it's not 50 members, I usually wait for it to hit 50. But coins which are first waivers and have a low market cap, they need time to establish a community. So it's not really anything surprising that coins which are small do not have communities yet, Slow mooners do. Slow mooners are the ones that are safer, in my opinion, than the first waivers. And you should go for the safe route, in my opinion, because first waivers pump and dump quite literally, have really big spikes in volume, and that makes it kind of gambling in my opinion. But you can see here, for example, second waivers or slow mooners, those are the safer options that you have here, because you can clearly see volume kicking in when it comes to a coin forming a second wave, which might be happening here, but it sometimes can be like a fake out second wave. So from here you can see that it surged in volume, and it tried going back up, but it couldn't, so it reversed back again, and now it's basically having another try, which doesn't really guarantee that it's going for a second wave. But if volume keeps going, and you should look for the volume to be consistently uptrending, and if it does, then it can for sure go even higher than the first wave. And the beauty is that you can set a very nice stop loss, like a mental one, basically as soon as it breaks its momentum, as it breaks this bullish pattern, you can sell the coin right away. So you take a very small risk for a kind of great reward, for like a 2 to 3x, which you should always take, You shouldn't aim higher than 2 to 3x in my opinion. This coin, as you can see, a coin which in my opinion you shouldn't trade, because it has such high pumps and dumps, has this pattern of pumping and dumping, which from the chart doesn't look healthy at all. It's like everyone wants to get out of this coin as soon as it goes up, and it's very unhealthy when it comes to first waivers. This one, as you can see, is decreasing in volume. So this can die out completely like it was here. And when the volume dies out, what usually happens is a downtrend like this. So it's a early entry at 12k, but if it dips down further, if the dip keeps dipping, it's not that attractive short term. When it reverses, then sure. But this bounced perfectly from its support level, as you can see. So those coins do follow support and resistance levels. And obviously the all-time high now is going to act as a resistance for this coin. Let me refresh to see the market cap. And this actually went to Radium. But I do want to take a look at that because you can trade coins on Radium, which you have missed out on PUMP.FUN. I always take out either 1 second or 1 minute candles, and the coins usually have a big dip in the beginning to usually 20 to 35k. This dip down to 50k, which is a psychological level, and psychological levels you should look at. For example, here as well, it peaked at 100k, which is another psychological level. So round numbers, you should really be looking at them when you're trading either PUMP.FUN or Radium coins. So I'm going to draw the resistance here, which is the psychological level, 100k. And it's really laggy, which really threw me off since the beginning of this live stream. So I'll get this fixed off camera next time. Probably have too many tabs open, that might be the case. But it used to be fine before. Actually, I'm going to end the live stream here, guys, because it's really lagging, in my opinion. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's really throwing me off today, you know. So I'm going to end the live stream, guys. Thank you for being here. I wish you a magnificent, prosperous day. Hopefully you guys can find some lucrative trades right now and come back tomorrow. Let's prepare for tomorrow's live stream more better. I want to fix this lag for sure.